Well, hello everyone. Alejandro Tornato here, coming directly from Beaufort, Georgia. And great to be with all of you once again. Now, tonight, during our daily teaching, I want to talk to you about the all or nothing myth. The all or nothing myth. Now, let me start by asking you a question. What are the prospects? I mean, if you're working in an organization, what are the prospects for your getting to the top, to the very top of your organization, of someday becoming the top chief executive? Now, that's not a tricky question, and I'm not trying to tell you that you don't have the skills or you don't have the talents necessary to reach the very top. But we have to be very realistic and honest in answering this question, because the reality for most people is that they will never become the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of the company that they're working for. Now, I know that this statement may be very frustrating for some of you, but let me ask you a secondary question, which I truly believe that it is even more important than the question I just asked. And the second question is this: does that mean that these people that work in organizations, that they will not reach the very top of that organization and become the chief executive officer, leader of the organization? Does that mean that they should give up leading altogether? Just because they cannot get to the top, does that mean that they should throw in the towel, give up altogether? And the right answer, by the way, is no. No, no. They should not give up leading. But that's exactly what some people will do. They will look at an organization, they will recognize they will not be able to make it to the very top, and then give up any efforts. Their attitude is, if I cannot be the captain of the team, then I'll take my ball and go home. Now, can you believe that attitude? Can you believe that attitude? If I cannot be the captain of the team, then I'll pick up my ball and then I'll go home. How sad that attitude really is. But that's what they think. You know, if you are in an organization, you are a player. You should be playing on the field. You see, others enter the process of leadership, but they become frustrated by their position in the organization. They perhaps are unsatisfied and not fulfilled by the role that they are having. And why is that? Is because they define success as being only at the very top. Anything other than that, in their minds and in their thinking, is completely unacceptable and is unsuccessful. Now, if that frustration lasts long enough, they can become disillusioned, bitter, very cynical. And I I have met people like that. And I'm sure that you've met people like that. Now, at this point, they are not only a hindrance to themselves, but also to the organization. And what good can these people do if they sit on the sidelines? You know, if you are part of the team, you should be on the playing field playing the game, in the position that you should be. You should not be sitting on the sidelines. You should not be as an onlooker looking the game being played from the bleachers. You should be in the playing field, playing the game. Now, let me be very clear by sharing this, that you don't need to be at the top of the pyramid to make a difference. You don't have to be the CEO of the company in order to make a difference. Leadership is not meant to be an all or nothing proposition. Remember this, that you can be of great influence and impact from wherever you are in an organization. And there are people who are at the very top who can make a great impact, but there are also people at the very bottom of the organization that can still make an impact in whatever they are. Individuals can become better leaders wherever they are in any organigram. And the secret is to keep improving your leadership, showing up determined to learn and to grow. You can definitely be someone who not only adds value to the team, to the organization, but who can influence people at every level of the organization, whether you are close to the top or whether you are in the middle or whether you are close to the bottom. Even if you never get to the top, by helping others, you can help yourself. I'll say that again because that's very important. By helping others, you can help yourself. As a matter of fact, by helping others, you will help yourself, because everything that you do for others, it will return back to you. It's like a boomerang effect. You do things for others and then it'll come back to you. Now, as I close this teaching, I'm going to encourage you to do this. Recognize the value of where you are in any business, in any organization, in any structure. Don't think that because you are at the bottom that you are valueless. No. You determine the value in whatever position you are. You determine the value. Listen to me very carefully. And I just want to say hi to Jose Escobar. Hello, Jose. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. You need to recognize your value in the role that you are playing. Don't be a person who diminish your own value where you are. Because if you diminish your own value, what can you expect from others? No. You have value in whatever position you are. Now, of course, you have an aspiration. You have a desire to elevate yourself and to climb and to move up into higher positions of responsibility. And I get it and I understand it. And that is a valid desire and a valid point. However, if that doesn't happen, and let me tell you, if you keep doing whatever you're doing and keep improving in your leadership, you will be recognized and you will be moved up. It will happen. But until that moment happens, then be okay where you are and never ever take the attitude of giving up, of throwing the towel, of quitting. No, stay. Keep doing and keep improving. Keep learning more. Keep developing yourself more. And as you do that, it will become very evident that you have outgrown your current position and you will be put into a higher position with more authority, more responsibility, and a higher level of leadership. So it is not an all or nothing proposition. Be where you are, grow where you are, and make a difference and an impact where you are. Recognize the value of where you are in the organization. So thank you so very much. It was great spending time with you. I love sharing this content with you, and I hope that it added value to you and to your life and to your professional journey. If you want to contact me directly, there is my website, alejandrojtornato.com. alejandrojtornato.com. That's my website, and my contact information is there. I will be delighted, to answer any questions that you may have and to work with you, perhaps on a one-on-one coaching relationship. I am a leadership and a growth mindset coach, and I would love, to work with you. Or even, if you want me to facilitate either a leadership program or a personal growth and self-development, professional development program, I'll be more delighted, to do that. So you can reach out to me on my social media platform, on Facebook, my No Limits Living page, my Conversations with Influencers group, on LinkedIn. And if you haven't, I encourage you, go and check out my podcast, The Alejandro Tornato Show. The Alejandro Tornato Show on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcast, Spotify, and all the other very well-known podcast platforms. So thank you so very much. Until the next time that we meet again, I remind you to live every moment to the fullest. Be resilient, and also be kind, be passionate, be intentional. And remember that we were not designed, my friends, to live life with any limitations. It's only the limitations that we put on ourselves that are those limitations. But we were not designed with any limitations. So live your days to the fullest of your capacity and make every single day a limitless experience. Until the next time, thank you and be well.